stage tour is about to start.
Oh, quick, on the set! We are going behind the scenes.
On air in 10 seconds.
Coming to cameras. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, good morning and welcome to today's tour of the Telegantic Megavision studios. I'm the cold Emily.
And I'm even colder, Dave Chapman, because today the show's coming to you from the Antarctic. And it's very cold. Well, we didn't think you'd believe. Well, we did.
Oh, well, it made a change, didn't it? So has everybody had a good week?
Yeah! Oh, good way you. Keith, have you had a good week? Yes.
Glad to hear it. I hope you're raring to go, because on today's show, we have got some spy gadgets with Andy Crane.
Yes. And is there going to be a gungeon? Could there be a slop swap? Find out later in the Slop Diner.
We've got our usual helping of cartoons.
And I chat to ITN News weatherman Martin Davis about the art of weather reporting.
And we're going to be finding out what's so special about this set.
What is so special about it? What is so special? I don't know. We'll find out later. But firstly, it's time to kick off with a cartoon. More cartoons later, so don't go away.
Okay. Oh, I spy Andy Crane at the coffee machine.
And Martin Davis, no less. Come here,
on,
Keith. Come here, Keith. Come here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. They won't hurt
You having problems?
What's going on?
I've saved up enough money for a cup, but it's not working.
What have you got there?
There's no coffee in the coffee machine. There's milk in the coffee machine.
Hot milk.
He's run out of coffee.
Oh, you knew he was going to get coffee
Shoddy.
as
That's
well,
what it is.
did
They
you?
were shoddy.
I'm sorry.
Standards are slipping.
Andy, what are you doing in the studios today, anyway?
Oh, I'm doing a program about the clandestine gathering of information.
Really?
What? What's he talking about?
That's spying to you and me. Spying.
And Martin, what are you up to?
Well, you'll be surprised. The weather reports.
No, really?
You don't say.
And a few trade secrets.
Telegantic
Megavision.
Crazy TV.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! And it's your birthday today, then you share it with...
Bill Barrod. Yes, he's the ex-captain of the British Lions, and he was born on this day in 1952, and we have a present for him.
No.
Open it.
We'll send it to him.
Okay, open it.
I'll run it.
Okay, what do we got here?
A lovely sweaty sweatband.
And also the book of obscure sporting facts, available at obscure sports shops.
Give us the facts.
Okay, obscure sporting facts. The most popular game in America is the Lawnmower Racing Championships. What? They're all crazy over there.
Well, Mr. Bill Beaumont, this is on its way to you, so...
Happy birthday! And now, it's Chewy, it's Huey, it's time for the most ridiculous consumer game show on television. It is... Check It Out! Come on, Keith. Today we're checking out that time-honored favourite, bubblegum. So our contestants are going to be chewing like mad Chewy McLuey, the craziest kid in Bubblegum Town. OK, Andy, what have you got? Your snot balls here.
I'm sure you'll agree.
And how do you find my snot balls, Andy?
I just look on the floor and there they are.
Hey, thank you very much. Any good at blowing bubbles with them then, Andy?
Well, I am. I'm not sure whether I shouldn't talk with you, man. I'm not sure I've chewed enough yet. I'm going to give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. Go. Blow like you've never blown before. He's gone. Oh, it's pathetic. Big thumbs down for Sargum. OK, what have you got? You've got magic.
Magic bubblegum.
Magic. It pops, it
This
crackles,
is
it fizzes.
magic.
What's it like, Em? Go on.
Well, it's great, and it's very fizzy, very poppy, but can't get no bubbles out of it.
Looks like
We'll have a go.
cereal, Keith. Look at that. Blow. Look at it. Blowing and chewing.
That was a bubble.
Really? OK, Martin, you seem to have here the sour rubble gum. Apparently this is very sour, like a lemon.
It looks terrific. It tastes foul.
It tastes foul. No
And
bubbles.
it's useless for bubbles.
Useless for bubbles. There we go. That's the word. And you guys, you got the time on the pinky favourites. Pinky favourites. What have you got there? Are they any good? Can you blow some bubbles with you guys? Go for it. OK, show us the bubbles. Blow. Chew like a cow chews grass. Well, we kind of got there. Oh, look at that huge bubble. Well, I think we can give the thumbs up to the traditional favourite of the chewing gum. OK, and what's coming up later on?
Well, we've still got to find out what is so special about this set.
We'll tell you later on how we get the lowdown on the weather from Martin Davis.
And I'm going to be sharing some deadly secrets with Andy Crane.
Aha, so don't go away now.
Welcome back.
Now, people often ask us, what's the greatest thing about working at the Telegantic Megavision studio? What's the greatest thing about... Well...
There are always always asking, and the thing is, the whole studios are just full of big names.
Big names everywhere.
Big names.
Big Ivan.
Felicity. That's a big name. That's a big name.
Edna there.
Edna. Very
Now,
big
don't
name.
tell me you don't get good jokes on this show.
You don't get good jokes.
No, I said don't tell me that you get...
Anyway, now for some more silliness, it's cartoon time. Box set, absolutely no entry, but we did promise that we would show you what was so special about this set, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, so special about this set is the fact that it's a breakaway set, which means there's lots of props inside which collapse and fall apart when you go on the
And
set.
I'm going to take you in for a
I'm
look.
going to take them in. Oh, are you taking them in?
No, I was going to take them in.
Toss for it? OK, you got it. Here we go. OK. Heads or tails, Emily?
Heads. Heads.
Tails it is. I get the show. Come on, Keith. Let's get in here, lad. But these are special breakaway shelves, which means that when you lean on them, they collapse. So I'm not going to lean on them particularly hard because I don't want them to collapse. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
I didn't even touch that one.
Oh, dear. Hey.
Totally predictable.
Have a look outside,
I
Dan.
hope nobody saw me do that.
Don't worry. Oh, the table's fallen over. What's going on here? Have a look in the cabinet, girl.
Shall we have a look in the cabinet?
Yeah, go
Let's
on.
have a look in the cabinet. So how do we get out of this mess?
I know. And hey presto, by the miracle of television, it's all back together.
Now, they use this star set all the time on country westerns, on comedies, but more recently you might have seen it on Zap.
Cuthbert's always in a fix, isn't he?
And he's not silly.
Let me show you what's over here. The shelves, for instance, which we started off with, they just have supports behind, which are pulled out by Dave or Daryl, whoever's behind there. Oh!
Dave, you did it again! You did it again! And over here, the curtains, well, they're just balanced on a pole.
That's easy enough. And this table you saw us lean on, well, the legs have just been unbolted, so when we lean on it, it goes... Ah!
And over here to the plant pot. Well, this plant pot, well, it didn't fall before, but it's weighted in a funny way so that it doesn't stand properly, so it
Oh, my, it falls
falls down.
And up there is Chris, and he's got the box of rubble which fell on our heads when that fell in. There you go.
Hey!
Oh, no. And also the washing line collapses as well, just undone by a
Dave's
crewman.
washing. And over here in my special cupboard.
Oh,
You will see that the shelves are slanted, so everything just falls out.
no. Yes. So, how do we get out of this time? Let's rewind VT.
So tomorrow's going to be a nice day for most of us. Lots of sunshine across the whole of Britain, as you can see. Just the odd
The
shower,
weather.
maybe
Sometimes you
down the
watch it,
south
sometimes you don't.
It is
I
gonna be a
personally check
very
it out when
cold
I'm going out
temperature,
flying my
struggling up
kite.
to around 3
But I bet you didn't know
degrees
this. TV
Celsius.
weather is
That's
actually
about
quite a
37
complicated
degrees
business.
Oh, no, that's terrible. No,
Yeah, a little too
always
complicated
39,
today, I think.
sorry. I'll do that
Martin,
again.
can I come in while you've goofed it up a little bit? I'm sorry about saying you goofed it up.
Well, I did.
Sometimes it happens, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
So now TV weather's been on the TV for ages, but can I ask you where your maps are? Because you didn't know whether there were any maps here.
No maps. We used to have one map and you used to stick symbols on it, and that was it. You were stuck with one map for the whole of the weather forecast. But nowadays we use a real trick called chroma key. Let me show you how it works.
Yes, do.
We get our information in from the Met Office and we write our forecasts and we make the weather maps, as you see here, in a computer, and they just stay in the computer. They're not printed out. They don't really exist in the computer, right?
Right.
And I come over here and I stand in front of the camera there
Yeah.
with a big green screen behind me, and the two things mix together, the map and the picture from the camera mix together, and you get that, as you see at home, me in front of the map.
Right, I see.
Yeah, trick.
So you've got the computer graphics stuff with all the bits and pieces on
That's
that you
right.
put together, and there's you in front of the map here, the chroma key here, and then you put the two together and get you in front of the map.
That's right, the map just appears where the camera sees green all around me.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's really quite simple, actually, isn't it?
No, it's straightforward.
But it's a far cry from the very simple world of stick-on weather of yesteryear.
It used to fall off.
I've just had an idea there. Where's my green T-shirt?
Oh, no, you can't wear green.
Oh,
There's a
go
big
on.
There's a big problem with green. A big problem.
And here's the weather now with me, Dave Chaplin.
Can't wear green. Can't wear green.
for that.
No green.
Right, so do you actually know about weather, or is it just, are you just a good presenter talking about weather?
No, I'm a sad person. I know all about the weather. I studied the weather.
So you were at like the Met Office and all that business?
That's right, for years with the Met Office.
Oh, right, I see. Now, will you do a special Telegantic Megavision weather forecast just for us? With real weather effects?
Real weather? Yeah. No, I've got my best suit on.
Oh, go on. Shall we make him do it? Best suit or not? What do you think? Will you do it if we let you change?
Yes.
He's going to do it! Yes! We got a yes there. And now on Telegantic Megavision, a very special weather forecast with Martin Davis. Martin, where are you? Come in. Don't worry. It'll be fine.
Can I change my mind, Dave? It's too late.
No!
Here we go, then. Up in Scotland, it's going to be a rather cold day up there with some sleet and snow showers, just the odd flake. OK, maybe one or two heavier downpours as well. But out in the east, you can see, there's going to be gales blowing. It's going to be gusting up to about 100 miles per hour, so don't take your granny out, you'll blow away. Down in the Midlands, it's a different sort of story there. As you can see here, some sunshine and one or two thundery showers, but you're more likely to win the lottery than get struck by lightning. There's a lot of it about, rather more than I was expecting. The southeast, though, is going to be great. Lovely down the southeast. A fine, sunny day down there, you see. Don't get too sunburnt, though. It really will be a very, very hot day. My favourite sort of weather. My least favourite sort of weather is rain. And there may just be a little bit of that coming in from the south and west.
Oh, Martin, I do apologise for our joke behaviour, but it did make us laugh.
I'm just glad I didn't forecast rain coming down like cats and dogs, because that could have been really messy.
Oh, we'd have been in trouble then.
Yeah, we haven't got any cats and dogs, I'm afraid.
Anyway, still to come on today's tour, we're getting messier over in Sloppensteiner.
And Emma discovers some deadly secrets with Andy Crane.
And I'm going to be rummaging through the wardrobes of animated characters.
Yes, indeed. So stick around, don't go away.
I was having a little gossip with Neil Buchanan, and I got him to spill the beans. So what did I get him to do? Spill the beans!
Believe it or not, I'm going to spill the beans on myself. You see, it all goes back to when I was about 10. Now, it doesn't matter that I'm spilling the beans on myself, because me mum's not watching, so I won't get into trouble. Because what I did is I used to eat a lot of chewing gum, and one day I took the chewing gum out and stuffed it under the dining room table. I went back a week later and it was still there, all pink, but it had gone hard. And I couldn't get it off. But it doesn't matter, because I coloured it in with brown felt tip pen. And guess what, Mum? It's still there, and you don't know about it. And it doesn't matter, because you don't watch telly on a Saturday.
I love coming down to costume department, because I can sneak in and run myself up a little outfit. Very little, in fact. Claire? Oh, Claire's one of the costume makers who works down here. Claire, what do you think about this one? Do you think it'll fit?
No, I really don't think it will.
Well, maybe a little bit too small. Have a look at these down here. Now, these are the original drawings of the animated characters that Claire has to make the costumes for. And here's Millie Mole, complete, finished in her little outfit to match. Look, she's even got her tiny handbag with a flower on it. Now, I have to show you this. Come and look in this drawer down here. And this is where Claire keeps all her ribbons, but look how tiny they are. Claire, do you find it's easier to make the costumes because they're so tiny?
No, sometimes they get really fiddly when they're small.
Really? Oh, let's have a look in this drawer then. Flowers. Look how tiny they are. Look, you've got fruit as well. Where'd you get all this stuff from?
From florists, and we collect it from all over the place, so always keep a lookout for things.
And look at this. Tiny piece of material. What on earth could you make out of that?
A waistcoat, a dress, a whole outfit out of that.
A whole outfit? Well, come and have a look in this drawer down here. This is one of my favourites. This is the bits and bobs drawer. Look, there's fringe, there's cake decorations, there's even bulbs off a Christmas tree. Look at the pearls, but, Claire, what are you going to use that for?
That's actually the mould for these little hats I've been making.
Oh, wow. So, Claire, where do you get the patterns from for the costumes? Do you use large ones and reduce them, or do you draw them freehand?
No, we draw them freehand. We'll tailor it for each character. We'll draw it out on graph paper, and then we'll come to cut them out, and then use them like you'd use a full-size pattern then.
So do you find it difficult to get hold of material?
Yeah, sometimes we can buy it, and other times we have to hand dye it, hand print it here.
This piece down here, have you hand printed that yourself?
Yes, that's been hand printed.
Wow. And Millie's outfit, that must be hand printed too?
Yes, that's been dyed and hand printed here.
So how long would it take you to make Millie's complete outfit with the accessories?
The best part of a week, I would think.
Really that long? What about other accessories like buttons and buckles? Do you make those too?
Yes, make all the buttons and the shoes and the buckles.
But they're so tiny, how do you make them?
They're just made out of bits of clay and plastic and depending on the style.
But it's not just costumes they make. Take a look at these. A whole collection of miniature records. And over here, a bike that actually moves. And look at these tiny pies and a selection of plates to put them on. And of course, to buy all these, you're going to need some small change of 20p's and pennies. Well, my favourite is this armchair. And to go with the armchair, they've even got a comfy pair of slippers. Oh, well, it's all too much for me. I'm going to have a cup of tea. And now it's time to go over to the messiest game show in town.
Yes, indeed. Dining today at the Slob's Diner is Kimberly Crowe and her mum, Tina. And apparently she needs a slopping because she's got a bad memory and she always forgets things.
Ooh, so let's go over to the man with the quiff for the show that delivers this.
And standing by to report, and cue Nick.
Hi, and welcome back to Slob's, the sloppiest diner in town. Our diner of the day is Tina, and she's been brought here by her daughter, Kimberly. Tina's gone for today's special, the Sloppy Shake. And now it's time for the game. Tina, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. If you get just one wrong, you'll be sloppy shaked. However, if you get all 3 right, we'll do a slop, swap, and Kimberly will get sloppy shaked. OK, first question. Which country owns more radios? Is it Finland or is it France?
France.
France. OK. Next question. What is longer? Is it Bournemouth Pier or is it Bournemouth Station Platform?
Bournemouth Pier.
Bournemouth Pier. OK. And finally, does my gran always make me apple charlotte or crepe Suzette?
Crepe Suzette.
Crepe Suzette. OK. It's the big moment. Drum roll, please. Because, Tina, I asked you 3 questions, you gave me 3 fantastic answers, and I'm very sad to have to tell you, you got all 3 wrong! Yeah! That's fantastic, yes. Yeah, that'll teach you to have such a bad memory, won't it? OK, let's find out the answers to those questions. I asked you, which country owns more radio? Is it Finland or is it France? And the answer is... Finland. Bad luck, you got that one wrong. I then asked you, what is longer? Is it Bournemouth Pier or is it Bournemouth Station Platform? And the answer is... Bournemouth Station Platform. Bad luck, you got that one wrong as well. And finally, I asked, does my gran always make me apple charlotte or is it crepe Suzette? And the answer is... I don't know, because everything my gran makes tastes the same. Tina, have you enjoyed your meal?
It was lovely.
Lovely, brilliant. Well, I've got a very special prize for you. It is, thank you very much there, Dave, the Golden Slop Dog. And Kimberly, have you enjoyed your meal?
I have.
Brilliant. Well, we've got a very special prize for you as well. It is the Sloppy Doggy Bag, complete with baseball cap and T-shirt. But you also get the chance to deliver the ultimate takeaway. Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks for dropping into Slops. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. But remember, one day we might be delivering a takeaway to you. Ciao.
Holding shot on camera 1, Nick. And that's a cut. Well done, everyone.
All right now.
Especially well done, Tina.
Yes, another great splatty splop at the Slob's Diner. And there's loads being recorded at the Telegantic Megavision studios today, and you can see some of it this week on CITV. Can't you, Mr. Brush?
Now, I'm a good judge, and as a rule, I know what you like when you're in from school. CITV is the big attraction. Cartoons, drama, and lots of action. Gladiators at Wolf's Acad. Crazy Daisy and Addie's Mad. Real cool kids with superpowers. Games and ghosts up at the towers. Friends and foes and all that's happening. Music and laughs, it's really zapping. Art and fun, it's in your face. Just switch it on. This is the place. CITV.
Sneaked into the rehearsals of Andy Crane's show, Deadly Secrets, which is all about spy gadgets, and I quite enjoy spying on people, so let's find this.
Hello and welcome to Deadly Secrets, the show that brings out the secret agent in you. Today, the modern gadgets and gizmos at the disposal of the modern spy. With me, Mike Phillips from the Spy Capture Shop in Knightsbridge. Welcome to Deadly Secrets.
Hi.
Obviously, being a spy is about getting information without people knowing you're doing it, so how do they go about it?
Well, there's a number of ways, but one of the best is to use an item such as this pen which can be used as a listening device because it has a microphone and a transmitter concealed within it. You see a transmitter with a microphone.
So you just leave that lying on a desk or in your top pocket or something?
Exactly. Leave it behind, and then you can go off and listen to what's going on in that room.
Okay. What's this calculator for, Matt?
The calculator is a similar sort of thing. It's a working calculator that has a transmitter and microphone built inside.
Now, to test these, we're going to need somebody else, aren't we, really? Because we can't both be here and somewhere else. Actually, there's Emma. Emma, come on.
Yay.
Come on in, come on. Oh, it's all right.
Thanks, Andy.
Take this pen next door into our soundproof room and chunter on, as is the one to the presenter, and we'll see if we can hear what you're saying. Yeah, go through here into my soundproof booth. On you go. Go on. Go on then. Right, switch it on then. So now we've got a little receiver here and a speaker, and if it works, we'll be able to hear what Emma's saying.
Okay. Did you know that Andy Craig fancies himself as a bit of a pop star? At the karaoke, he even tries to play the guitar.
That's not the kind of information that people want. To switch that off immediately. Thank you, but yes, you can come out now. What about pictures, though? Can you collect visual information as well?
Yes, we can. We have a very sophisticated video briefcase here, which if I can just open it up.
Yeah.
You'll see screen there.
That's your legs there.
Hey!
What's in that tiny little pinhole there is where the camera is. And you could film people without them knowing, as you have been doing today, haven't you?
I certainly have.
Oh, dear, Dave.
If you're going to be a spy, sometimes you have to adopt different characters, don't you? Like disguises or maybe change your voice. Are there devices that can help you with that, too?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, we have one here, which is a digital voice mask to change your voice when talking on the telephone.
You could do with a bit of vocal assistance. Go on, sit down.
So, can you put me into the telephone?
Absolutely.
We make a sound like.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, hello. Yes, hello.
Chaplain, are you eating your cakes again? Oh, this is great! Go on, Andy, you have a go.
All right, then, all right.
Yes, but just be back here.
What should I give me? Hello, this is Andy Crane, Deadly Secrets, Telegantic Megavision.
It's very difficult not to adopt the voice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Deadly Secrets. Thanks so much again for tuning in. That's brilliant. Thanks so much indeed.
We should get on if that's all right.
Oh, all right,
we are
I'm
actually.
sorry.
Great
Thanks
fun
a
as
lot,
this is,
Dave.
we are trying to
Thanks
rehearse
a
a
lot.
serious programme.
All right, then.
If you don't mind.
All
Thanks
right.
all the same.
All right, then.
Bye,
See
then.
you later. Come on.
Right, so,
And now it's time to go over to the animation station with Cartoon Masterclass, and it's presented by me. Yes, indeed. Here I am, doing a bit of a doodle now. Ever since I can remember, I always drew funny monsters. What does that tell you about me? Not a lot. Well, when I'm on the phone or whatever, I'm always drawing these little creatures here. He's putting his fingers in, like so, peeping over the wall. There we go, draw the wall in there. I don't know what it is about monsters, but you can do so many different variations on a theme. There we go, this guy's peering over the wall there. He's got big fried egg eyes there. And there's his nails and fingers. Just put a few little skinny marks on his fingers there. There you have it, little monster game. But enough of my doodles. It's time for another cartoon. Well, I'm afraid our bubble-tastic bubble test has gone a little bit out of hand at the moment. Everybody's just gone bubble bonkers. Look at that, that's a good one. Oh, no.
Hey, Frankie.
Frankie's a cheat.
Frankie, you're
That's
cheating.
never real. What's
It's
what
a
I'm hearing?
camera
You got
trick.
fakey bubble. It's a fakey
That's not
bubble.
bubble gum.
That's just not fair.
You fakey bubble blowers. That was his bubble, it's his nose.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for this week on the tour. But if you join us next Saturday, there's guaranteed to be yet another tour.
Have a bubble-tastic week.
And we'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.